Hey guys, what's going on? We're back again. Week number, I can't remember honestly, but we're back again. Fresh new week. It's Monday, 5:05. Just got out. Just keep on keeping on with this whole work, YouTube, and life thing. Just slowly getting better and better at it, and learning to enjoy it more and more. So yeah, just doing my best with all that, and as always, it's going well so far, and I'll keep getting better. So all's good. Pretty good weekend, if you're curious. If you saw Fridays, or not Fridays, but Wednesday's video. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday's video. I mentioned that this past weekend was my alumni game for the school that I played lacrosse at. My first time, being part of the alumni game for the alumni. So it's pretty cool. It was really nice to see all the guys, past and present, that are on the team. So that was really cool. And overall, just a nice, cool, and then relaxing. Got a chance to kind of reset for this new week, so I'm grateful for that for sure. But yeah, all's good over here. Yeah, so what I think, since I don't want to forget to mention it, what I think the plan is going to be for this week is you're going to get a video today, obviously, and then Thursday you'll get a video as well, and Wednesday you'll get a video. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm still sticking with my work from home 2 days of the week, a little routine, whatever you want to call it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to work from home tomorrow, and then I'll work from home Friday. I know I'm experimenting with different days during the week, working from home. I definitely like working from home on Friday. I think that works out good. I tried working from home from Thursday, like weeks before, and it's not a good day to work from home, just with the stuff that myself and the team have to do on Thursdays. So I think I prefer to be in the office then. And I want to experiment working from home on Tuesdays. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to experiment, learn a little bit, and adjust, or just make decisions from there. So that's what we're going to do. So again, to reiterate, you're going to get a video today, Wednesday, and Thursday. So yeah, and then also one more thing, just to remind myself, so I don't forget, because I've done this in the past, but I do have to make a pit stop at the store and get some food. So hopefully me saying that to you guys, one, it means that the video is going to be split into 2 big clips, and also just hopefully it can stick in my head with all these other thoughts that I'm trying to relay to you guys to get some food, because I need to eat in order to live. So yeah. Have a couple options of stuff to talk about today. Another one just popped in my head a few seconds ago, and as quickly as it entered, it also left, so hopefully I'll be able to remember that soon if I have to. But I'm trying to think of what I just forgot, because I think it kind of related to what I was just saying, but yeah, it's not really coming back to me right now. It's all good. The main thing that I want to talk to you guys about today, that honestly has been in and out of my mind pretty frequently over the past couple days, especially the weekend, is just like the topic of gratitude and being grateful. And I know it sounds kind of like, cliche, and like we hear it all the time, and honestly, like, I think for most of us, myself included, in the past, it kind of just always went in one ear out the other. But I think gratitude really is a huge part in, not only living a good life right now, but also creating a very good life for yourself in the foreseeable future. And I think, in short, just we should all learn to really be grateful for absolutely everything in our lives. Absolutely everything. And, being grateful and I guess practicing it is a good way to put it. And that being grateful and just being very appreciative of everything, physical and non-physical. Really, the list will always go on and on and on. There's never going to be like a lack of things to be grateful for. Maybe like if you're in a really tough spot in life, you might feel like you have a lack of stuff to be grateful for. But if you're in one of those spots, well, first off, just endure it. Just know that things are going to get better very soon, and really just start to create a list of things that you have that, whether you overlook them every day or not, just things that you have that you're happy to have and that allow you to continue to, survive every day at the very least. I know there's like an old quote. It says like every time you feel sad or you feel down or whatnot, just take a moment to count your blessings. And pretty much that's kind of what I'm trying to say to you guys. And yeah, I think practicing gratitude and what I mean by that is really trying to find excuses to say thank you whenever you get the chance. And it's really limitless of all the things that you can say thank you to and things to be grateful for and appreciative of. Again, it's quite limitless, and you decide what the limit is, so I'm not going to go too deep into that exactly, but I think one thing I've noticed is that by consistently practicing gratitude, and when I say practicing, I don't mean like going out of your way just to like make your hand cramp up writing down everything that you're grateful for every day. Maybe sure it's good to start that way just to get the ideas flowing, but at least just getting used to maybe writing down if that's what works best for you, but at least thinking about it, putting some mental, I don't want to call it effort, but putting some mental attention to recognizing the good things in your life and all the good things in your life, and just learning how to say thank you consciously to all those things. And I think kind of once you get that habit built up in your head a little bit about every good thing that happens to you, or at least that you notice about, say, yourself or your life, literally any good thing whatsoever, just take a second to realize it and toss out a thank you, whether it be mentally, verbally, to yourself, someone else, or just absolutely no one. And yeah, just hold in your mind just how much you really have, because kind of like the theme of this channel, there's a lot more than you think. And like, while yes, you should always say thank you and be grateful for all the good things you have, I think you should also do the same thing for maybe, say, what you think to be as negative things in your life as well. because, and this is something that I've mentioned a time or two before, because, you know, if you play your cards right with those like negative things, and you look at them with a positive mindset, they can really become the greatest teachers and opportunities, and really just paths forward for, you know, the betterment of yourself, those around you, your life, the world, quite literally everything. So, you know, as good as it is to, you know, recognize and say thank you to all the good things that you have in life, you know, do the same for kind of the other end of the spectrum, you know, to all the things that you might perceive as negative things or challenges or obstacles or difficulties or whatever label you want to put on it. Because again, you know, you really should be grateful for those things, because they give you the opportunity each and every day to become a better person and make a better life and world for yourself in some way, shape, or form. And again, as good as the good things feel, and say as bad as those bad things feel, you know, they're all just kind of messages and indicators to yourself in a way of, you know, what you're doing good, what you should be doing, and also, you know, what you need to improve on and get better at and improve upon to make more of yourself and, you know, your life and everything else to that. So yeah, and you know, all this talk about gratitude, it reminds me of back in the day when I was still playing my sport in college. There's a guy that I played with, and if he's watching this, shout out, because it was really cool. But you know, practice every day, and we do our whole get to the field, you know, get loose, get warm, and then go into warm-ups to start up practice and stretching and all that good stuff. And he would always end the stretch and warm-up session of practice just screaming, you know, at the top of his lungs. He would say, "Gratitude, have it." And it was cool. Like it always was kind of like a highlight to the practice, whether we like to admit it or not. I know that's definitely how it was for me, but you know, it was always really cool what he did, and you know, it kind of became like almost like a meme on the team. But I think it all really had a positive impact on all of us, and you know, especially the days when, say, it was cold or rainy or just some sort of unideal condition, or we just weren't feeling it that day, whether it be just, you know, school or personal stuff, or just, you know, just not in the mood to, you know, get after it on the turf. You know, just him yelling at us every day to have gratitude and be grateful and all that. You know, on those seemingly bad days, it did help to, you know, turn things around at the very beginning of practice, which, you know, is good. And kind of connecting to that, I think just, you know, obviously he was always a grateful person. Again, shout out, you know who you are, but yeah, I think just, you know, by continually practicing gratitude and, you know, making it out to be a strong habit within your life to, you know, be grateful and appreciative and all that good stuff. You know, when you make it to be a habit, it does get ingrained in, you know, your mind and your brain. And you know, kind of how most habits work, once you know, do the due diligence to actually instill it to be a habit for yourself, you start to, you know, do those things and practice those things kind of subconsciously without even knowing it. And so what that then leads to concerning, you know, gratefulness and practicing gratitude is that, you know, once you go out of your way to practice it enough, and again, that's different for everyone how long it takes, but, you know, once you do it enough and it begins to become ingrained in your brain, your mind, your heart, your soul, whatever it is that you want to describe it as, And you start just feeling grateful for everything all the time. And I think that's when everything starts to change. You feel, again, no matter what happens, anything good, anything bad that happens, you're grateful for it, and you feel grateful, and you feel appreciative, and you feel abundant for literally everything in your life. And I think when you start to build that habit and ingrain it into your brain and really your subconscious mind, and you start to rewire everything. Sorry, we were both trying to be nice to each other. But you start to do that, and then it results in just very consistent feelings of gratitude and appreciation and abundance, and that's when things start to go really well for you. I've mentioned before in previous videos, I've talked about a couple stuff surrounding the law of attraction, and one of the things I mentioned was that to really use the law of attraction and use it effectively, you have to, I think I said, you have to ask, feel, believe, and receive. That's pretty much like the process of how you go from nothing to something concerning that law of attraction. But yeah, kind of connecting that to practicing gratitude. You go out of your way the first couple times to practice gratitude, and over time it gets easier and easier to do. And then as it starts to become a habit and become ingrained in your mind, you start just feeling, not only thinking of things to be grateful for and appreciative of and all that stuff. Not only you start to think those things on a consistent basis, but because you're thinking them so often, those thoughts really build up into feelings of emotions, and really just feelings in general. And then once you have those consistent feelings of gratefulness, appreciation, and abundance, that's kind of the vibration and the energy that you put out into the universe. And when you're consistently feeling that way, and you're consistently putting out those specific frequencies, that's exactly what you attract back to you. So by practicing gratitude and building the habit of being grateful, and in doing so, just reprogramming your mind to just subconsciously always being grateful all the time, and always feeling grateful and appreciation and abundance for all the things that you have, like literally everything that you have. That's when the magic starts to happen, and that's with what you're putting out to the universe. That's exactly what you're getting back. You're getting back even more things to have, and more things to be grateful for, and to be appreciative of, and things to feel abundant. So again, it's everything that you want in your life, in your world. It all starts with what's in your head. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's something that, again, I've kind of brushed off in the past, but I've really started not only hearing about it, but kind of practicing it in the recent past, and I think it's really started to take on very positive impact for me so far, and I have the very strong feeling that there's going to keep getting better and better and better as I keep on practicing and reprogramming my mind to continue to literally be grateful and appreciative of, and get a feeling of abundance with quite literally every single thing in my life. And, just to reiterate one more time, like, there is no limit to things to be grateful for and all that stuff. It is quite literally infinite, all that stuff to be grateful for, because it really is everything in your life and in your world. You know, you can literally say thank you to everything that happened, from, you know, say catching a green light when you're driving home from work, or say getting caught in traffic, or any other thing that could happen to you during your drive home from work. You can literally always find an excuse to say thank you to it. And I think once you start going out of your way to do that, it becomes easier and easier, and then you start doing it without even noticing. And then again, once it kind of becomes ingrained subconsciously within yourself, you're really just putting out those good frequencies and those good vibrations and that good energy out into the universe. And the universe is going to give back to you exactly what you give out to it. So it's pretty cool how it all works. And it's pretty cool how it all works when, you know, you don't even notice what you're doing half the time. So again, pretty cool how this whole thing called life works. Also, I think I remembered what I wanted to talk about earlier. So another thing that happened over the weekend was I got a lot of interaction from some of you guys in the comment sections. And, you know, I made sure that, because of what you guys, you know, said to me was so cool and so meaningful and so great, you know, I did my absolute best to, and I did, you know, not saying I didn't, but, you know, I replied to all those guys and, you know, just let them know what I thought about them saying the really cool stuff that they did. So then again, you know, to be grateful a little more, it is really cool to see how much, you know, this channel is growing, and my interaction with all of you guys is growing at the same time, and, you know, more subscribers and more viewers and more commenters are all doing their thing on this channel, and it's really cool just to see everything grow, and I'm so grateful for it. And again, it's really cool because I believe a lot in you know what I'm doing. You know, it may seem insignificant to you. You know, I'm just some random guy yapping along to his phone on his way home from work. But you know, again, I think it's very meaningful because a lot of us do exactly what I'm doing, and, you know, a lot of us, we all think exactly the same way, and we all have these really good thoughts, and we all have these very good things to share with, you know, as many people as we can possibly reach. And, you know, all I'm doing is just kind of, in a way, being the voice of the people that, you know, haven't spoken out yet and put themselves in the spotlight with everything that they go through and everything that they think and their life and their journey and all that. You know, again, I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I have to have the most positive impact on, you know, as many people as I can. That's really what I'm trying to do at the end of the day. Really, it's all for, as good as it is for me in the moment, and good for me to look back on, and, you know, and all that good stuff. It really is for you guys at the end of the day. Again, we're all in this together, and so anyway, it's just cool knowing that, you know, there's people that I've never met that you know, they see these videos and I have a positive impact on them, and you know, it's just cool to hear that and to see that. So again, you know, if you have any questions you want to ask me, or anything that you want to say, or literally you literally just there's literally just something that you want to say, like, no matter what it is, like, just throw it in the comments, you know. Just throw in the comments, because why not? You know, like, who cares? What bad can come from it? So yeah, but I'm at the store now, so I'm gonna cut it, and I'll be back in a few minutes. So see you then. All right, we're back. We got some food. good because I didn't forget by the time I got home or had missed the turn to go to the store. So again, something to be grateful for. But yeah, nothing really too new crossed my mind. Just put one last more emphasis on, you know, being grateful for everything. Just be grateful for everything, man. You know, everything good, everything bad. Be grateful for it all, because if you, again, play your cards right and approach everything with the right mindset and attitude, literally every single thing in your life and in your world can just really make it all that much better if you allow it. So, you know, just try to hold on to that thought and build on it, and yeah, just tap into that power that is inside me, you, and really all of us in this world. Tap into that power, because it's there. I promise you it's there, and I can probably promise you too, I can definitely promise you that it's a lot more powerful than I think we all think. So yeah, that's just what I'm slowly dipping my toe in, and, you know, learning more and more about, and practicing and applying and sharing, really, because again, that's kind of the whole point of this whole thing that we're all doing. Yeah, it's going really well for me so far, so I see no reason why it won't go the same way for you. So yeah, just be grateful, man. Just be grateful. And yeah, just one last thing, just don't look at all the things that you don't have or the things that you want. You know, instead look at all the things that you do have. Because again, it's a lot more than you think, and once you focus your mind and, you know, your energy on the things that you do have, the universe is just going to respond by giving you more and more things to have. You know, whereas if you always expressed thoughts, feelings, and emotions of having a lack of things or wanting more things, not having enough things, then, you know, that energy that you're putting out there, that's exactly what you're going to get in return. You know, it's twofold. Every good thing that you think and every good thing that you feel is given to you, as is every, you know, bad thing that you think and you feel. You know, it's a power switch that is, you know, never turned off in a way. So yeah, if you just feel like you have a lack of things, that's exactly how you're going to continue to feel. That's exactly how the universe is going to be a mirror and just reflect those things and give you more of those things and feelings and thoughts and whatnot. Same goes for just wanting things. You know, the more you want things, the more you're gonna want things and not have them. You know, you'll just keep on wanting them. The key really is to think, feel, and believe that you already have those things, because, well, first off, you do, and second off, once you genuinely think, feel, and believe that you do, then that's when you get even more of those things, and even more than you could ever asked for. And this kind of brings me, I know I'm kind of dragging out this topic when I didn't really mean to, but oh well, I guess that's just how this episode is meant to be, to help out you guys. But yeah, first off, before I say this, just know there are no coincidences in this world, in this life, in this universe. There's none of that. You know, everything is for a very specific reason. So yeah, dude, that But I think something that all this reminded me of, that I thought about, over the weekend was, when you hear famous or successful or very wealthy people speak, or any sort of, happy, successful person, I think we hear quite a lot from those people is they say, I always dreamed of having this thing. Or, I always dreamed of this, I always dreamed of that. What they never said was, I always dreamed of wanting this. If you get the vibe I'm kind of picking up here, the little similarities. All those, happy, successful people, they always say, I always dreamed of having this. Not, I always dreamed of wanting this. I dreamed of having this. Having, not wanting. I dreamed of having this. And yeah, just to, reiterate one more time, that's what it's all about, Create that vision in your head of the thing that you desire, and hold in that image or that series of images, or even, kind of that video in your head of not wanting those things, or just simply picturing them with no context, but do so of you having them, dream of yourself having those things. If it's a car, look at the back of your hand and close your eyes and picture in your mind your hands wrapped around the steering wheel of that car which you desire. Or look at yourself in the mirror and picture yourself in front of or inside of that house which you desire, or at that job which you desire, or in that family which you desire, or quite literally every single thing, it all starts with thinking, feeling, and receiving. Ask, feel, believe, and receive. Visualize, have, and receive. That's kind of what I'm getting down to. I hope this is all making sense. I know that some of the stuff I say maybe goes over your head, but yeah, I think that, well, first off, I'm getting better at making these videos every day that I make them. But again, if you can kind of open up your mind to some of the stuff that I'm saying to you guys, and use these seeds of thought that I'm trying to toss out to you guys, and do your own due diligence around each topic that I talk about, then I think it'll really help you go quite a long ways in life. But yeah, I'm home now, so I'm gonna end the video here. As always, thank you for hanging with me for so long every time I make these videos. I know they're not the shortest thing in the world. Pause. But I think just they're long, and sometimes they're a bit confusing and maybe boring, or whatever word, but I think they are really meaningful to me at the end of the day, and I do really think that they can go a long way in helping a lot of people, especially yourself included, to just live a better life at the end of the day. So yeah, with that, just know that there's a lot more to it than you think. Remember that I'm always rooting for you guys. I'm always in your corner. Remember that especially with this whole topic of gratitude, life is good, life is beautiful, as it always has been, as it always is, and as it always will be. And yeah, just be grateful, man. Be grateful. We'll talk Wednesday.